Welcome and good day. This PowerPoint presentation was put together by group members Marisha Nandlal, Journelle Archibald, and Anjali Boodoo. This PowerPoint presentation will convey how a lesson on geography in social studies will be delivered to a class of 20 primary school students of the Standard 2 level in Trinidad and Tobago. The creation of this unit and lesson plan was guided by the Ministry of Education 2013 Primary School Curriculum Guides Social Studies by the Curriculum Planning and Development Division. This can be retrieved online at www.moe.gov.tt. It was also guided by the Ministry of Education's Primary School Curriculum Instructional Toolkit for Standard 2 by the Curriculum Planning and Development Division of Trinidad and Tobago. This learning plan is on the physical features of Trinidad and Tobago, natural and artificial. The theme is My Country, the environment of Trinidad and Tobago, land. The topic is natural landforms, map drawing of basic land features of Trinidad and Tobago. And the duration of the lesson will be at a maximum of 45 minutes. To start the creation of this lesson plan, you need to focus on a few areas: the course skill, the learning plan, the theme, the topic, the class, the duration, the date, and the context. So, as mentioned before, your learning plan is on the physical features of Trinidad and Tobago, the natural and artificial. You can do the natural first in this lesson, and another lesson you can do the artificial. The theme, My Country, the environment of Trinidad and Tobago land. The topic, natural landforms, map drawing of basic land features of Trinidad and Tobago. And you need to state your class, which may be Standard 2 students, the total duration of your lesson. You can aim for 45 minutes, and then you continue with your context, and that will be taken from the document, the PCR document of the Ministry of Education. Integrating areas within your lesson is also of paramount importance. So integrating areas such as health and family life education, HFLE, literacy, reading, writing, oral communication, media and information literacy, ICT skills, differentiated instruction, and assessment for learning all will help enhance your lesson as well as enhance how students will learn. This will aid in creating an atmosphere that makes learning or teaching and learning fun, easier, and interesting for both the students and the teacher. Utilizing effective and efficient instructional strategies will help develop students' various skills, such as the cognitive, affective, psychomotor, critical thinking, problem solving, analytical, and creative skills. In all, developing autonomous students can be achieved from using the right instructional strategies. Always take note in the beginning of the previous knowledge of the students. For instance, what are landforms, basic features of a map, and cardinal points, so that you can begin planning your way forward. Remember, you want to achieve the three main objectives: cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. The cognitive will allow the students to identify the natural landforms, for instance, mountains, hills, volcanoes. And to attain the affective, you can have the students work in small groups, for instance, groups of threes, where they will engage in discussions, complete worksheets, and receive immediate feedback from their peers and from you, the teacher. The psychomotor will engage the students even further, as they will have to construct a landform using art and craft materials. Before the start of your lesson, you can play a short, fun 5-minute game with your students that they should enjoy. It should engage them in lesson and get them to want to learn more. So you can start by saying that you are in a hotspot, and then you would name one landform. Next, you will tag one student, and now that child will be in the hotspot, and he or she will have to name one landform. After that child will then tag another student, and now that other student now would be in the hotspot, and the game will continue from there. Now, the teaching content will consist of the methods and strategies used to teach the lesson. So, for example, the use of the video, worksheet, and art and craft materials such as Play-Doh or plasticine will all be used to enhance student learning in the classroom and create excitement for the students in the class through the use of all these activities. The method will include your teaching strategies, student activity, and resources. Your effective and efficient teaching strategies will facilitate smooth and easy understanding of the lesson. For instance, a video that explains the landform. Now, before playing the video, you need to give the students pointers to look out for in that video. Activities that you plan for the students must match your teaching strategies and should have the students fully engaged, as it will target the different types of learners in your classroom. Now, finally, preparation is key. So all resources that will be used must be ready before the commencement of the lesson. So resources, for instance, laptop, multimedia projector, internet connection, videos, copybooks, glue, printers, speakers, worksheets, colored pencils, Make sure that everything is available so that you have a smooth flow of your lesson. For your section review, conducting immediate review of the lesson with the students is of paramount importance. This is where you will get a good idea as to whether or not the students did in fact grasp the concepts of the lesson. So, you bring the lesson to a close. You must entail recapping the new concepts taught and learned in the lessons. You can ask the students to do journal writing by entering short points in a paragraph form, and they will describe what they have learned from the lesson. And if there are any questions that need to be addressed, that can be done so right away. Also, a formative assessment can be done, and this could be used to assess the students' understanding of the topic. Right, so we'll go a little further into the closure. A teacher can take time to sum up the lesson and ask questions of the students. And the students also can ask their questions. So, for example, at the end of the lesson, the teacher would prompt a class circle time by asking the students, what is one important fact that you have learned about landforms? So in essence, circle time, this is where all students gather together and they discuss what they have learned during the lesson, and they can each highlight one new piece of information that they have discovered in that particular session. Assessment and feedback is necessary. There are different types and forms of assessments that can be given to the students. For instance, worksheets can be given to the students, and then they should be corrected in class so that immediate feedback will be given to the students. The worksheets, for example, should have pictures of different natural landforms that are found in Trinidad and Tobago. It should also have a map of Trinidad and Tobago, and students should be asked to insert the locations of possibly 5 landforms and label them within that map. We thank you for your time and your attention.